Colombians, the Machín volcano is considered the second most dangerous volcano on Earth. According to volcanologists, the origins of its danger come from the destructive past that it carries. It is thought that another eruption will occur, just as lethal as the 7 that have been registered in 10,000 years. 800 years ago, the last time that the Machín volcano unleashed its power, it marked the end of the Quimbaya civilization, who were the best goldsmiths of pre-Columbian America. The Línea tunnel project began 118 years ago and is still not finished. The inauguration a few months ago revealed a one-way tunnel with construction flaws, and the gigantic project was done right next to the Machín volcano. Why did it take 100 years for a country that needed to connect with the Pacific coast to build this project? How is it possible that said tunnel was built on the slopes of an active volcano? The last part of the construction charged a cost overrun of 500%, even including sentences favoring the defaulted contractors. The costs, the deadlines, and the contractual liquidations all contributed to the making of fortunes. The answer to our questions might be found even beyond corruption, and it has to do with greed for gold. The development of the project in 2008 matches the discovery of the La Colosa gold mine, one of the 10 biggest gold mines in the world. The community has protested against mining in La Colosa, and during a historic vote, they decided to protect the waters and agriculture by closing the project. But even then, the digging went on for years, damaging the environment. The mining disregards the rules and requirements next to a high-risk volcano. The construction of the Línea tunnel and the mining of the gold mine were run in parallel. Said mine is located in the center of Cajamarca en el Alto. A tunnel and a gold mine, or the rotten mix of corruption and environmental damage, in one of the country's most dangerous seismic zones. 800 years ago, the Quimbayas awoke to a clear sky. But before noon, the inhabitants had been sunk in the darkest of shadows, as the skies were unexpectedly punishing them and the gods throwing rocks and fire that came crashing upon houses. The biggest rocks fell like bullets, sometimes even 10 kilometers away from the volcano. The smallest rock fragments were transported by the wind over hundreds of kilometers. The material accumulation sometimes reached a thickness of 2 meters, tens of kilometers away from the volcano. The eruption of the Machín volcano matches the end of the classic period of Quimbaya culture. Today, 800 years later, between state corruption, greed for gold, and Colombia's miserable engineering, we must ask, are we getting closer to another tragedy just like the Quimbayas as soon as the volcano's wrath explodes? It is important that the public recognizes the red warning, that serious security measures are applied, and that the vulnerable populations are relocated. Many Colombian politicians have signed and led the project, fully aware of the risks for millions of people. The volcano is still active, and we cannot wait.